What's up, YouTube? Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte, great fight, man. That was a great fight, in my opinion. You had two undefeated heavyweight prospects going against each other, and then you got Anthony Joshua. He was looking to be the heir apparent to be the rising star of the future of the heavyweight division. He gets a brutal knockout. Scores a brutal knockout. Against Dillian Whyte. That was a great uppercut, man. That was a great finish. He got him hurt. He kind of neglected to go to the body, but man, he got him out of there. It doesn't matter. He's got that power. It doesn't matter how he got him out of there. He got him out. But that wasn't no. That wasn't the referee waved it off, but it wasn't like a TKO. It was like a knockout. Dillian was just hanging on the ropes. He was done. But man. Other than that, it was to me it was competitive. I think the edge. It just goes to show that Anthony Joshua is the better boxer. You know, his counter punching skills were great. Dillian was doing. He was more effective when he was a little bit more on the move with his jab, and he was going to the body. I don't know why he's gonna go by the moniker body snatcher if he's not gonna use more body punches. I thought he was more effective with the body punches because he is the shorter guy. He's probably gonna be the shorter guy going against a lot of these top heavyweights, super heavyweights and stuff like that, guys coming in 6'6", 6'7", and stuff like that. Especially if you want to go against guys like Deontay Wilder, dudes, barring any type of injuries or anything that's gonna happen outside of boxing is gonna be around for a while. If he stays healthy. Him, Tyson Fury, those guys are young. Everybody's within the same age group. As far as the guys who are gonna lead the division, the guys who are known right now. So I think he was doing good with that left hook to the body and doing a left hook to the head. But Anthony Joshua was on with his counter punching abilities. And in the seventh, I think his conditioning was a little bit better than Dillian's because he was able to, he was able to catch Dillian with the right hand. It was like an equilibrium shot, over the top of the head, and that just messed up Dillian Whyte's whole world. I mean, he was able to take the punches, man, even with the uppercuts and stuff like that. But you never know sometimes when you watch these boxing matches as a guy maybe taking something off of his punch or he's just trying to land something, to see what he can land. And you know what I'm saying? Just to see can I land the left? Can I land, I don't want to go full throttle and just try to knock the guy out. I want to see if I can maybe touch him with the punch first and then maybe, set him up later with that same punch. So I don't think that was necessarily the case with Anthony Joshua because he did buzz Dillian Whyte early in the fight and a few times in the fight. But as far as where Dillian Whyte's gonna go, I think this was it was a good loss. It's hard to say, the dude was knocked out, but the dude has a lot of perseverance, man. I think he showed a lot of guts and a lot of grit, and because he was determined, and even though he's not as polished as Anthony Joshua, his dedication and his determination is gonna lead him to a belt. Now think about it. What's his name was just stripped of the IBF belt. Tyson Fury was just stripped of the IBF belt. That's the belt that's out there. We don't know if Tyson Fury is going to be able to hold on to all these belts. Now, I'm not saying that he won't be. Now, I'm not saying that Dillian Whyte is going to be the man, but he does have a chance to stake out, claim a future, have a healthy, career, in boxing. I want to say like healthy as far as like, him being physically healthy. If he keeps on taking knockouts like that, but you know what I'm saying, just to make a few dollars for himself, and yeah, that's about it on that point. Just to make a few dollars for himself. But Anthony Joshua, this is a good win for him. He's already, calling out Wilder. I just saw a headline where he said he wasn't impressed by, Deontay Wilder's level of opponents. I think he should maybe pump the brakes a little bit, and he should probably step up his level of opponents. I know he got the, the British title, the Commonwealth, title and stuff like that. But he has a long road to go because either he's fighting journeyman or like a contender. Dillian Whyte is to me, his best opponent to date. But as long as he stay active, man, both of these guys are young. Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua, both of these guys are young. They're gonna do I think, what's his name? Anthony Joshua just turned like 26. Dillian Whyte, he's 26 going on like 27, or 27 going on 28. So like a year and a half apart. So a lot of heavyweights nowadays are going into like the late 30s as far as their career is concerned. So we're gonna see these guys for a while. Hopefully they can do a rematch. Not now, but hopefully maybe maybe they can do something, and maybe they can fight for a world championship belt, recognized belt. That would be nice. But yeah, man, props up to Anthony Joshua. He looked good, man. He looked good, and he went some rounds. It was good seeing him. He's got some flaws though. He's got some flaws. None that was like too noticeable, man. Because to me, he was like his power pretty much was dictating the fight, but Dillian Whyte was able to get some some shots in. He did catch him with that left, and if he's talking about calling out Deontay Wilder, I think he wants to be careful with that because he is a bit robotic. He is a bit robotic. I think a lot of people gave Dillian Whyte a chance because he's aggressive. He's going to attack, and he's a little bit more agile and limber. And then he's got long arms. He's got a long wingspan and stuff like that. But his downfall was his defense, man. That defense was terrible. Everyone was like, oh, he's got bad defense. So I think he'd be best served by maybe sprucing up on his defense, the high guard. And maybe if he's not going to work, not stand in front of, other opponents. Because that's what he did. He stood right in front of Anthony Joshua. And if you're not working, man, you might as well just, you don't have that good of a defense, you might as well back up a little bit, at least like circle, out of range. But yeah, that's how he got caught. He just stood right in front of Anthony Joshua, and pretty much helped him out. Did half the work for him, just standing there. But yeah, man, that's my take on the fight, man. That's my take on the fight. It was a good one. It was exciting, and it ended in a knockout. No need for the judges in this one. And that's what we need for like majority of heavyweight fights anyway, man. These some heavy fisted guys. They might as well get down and knock each other out. But yeah, man. I'm not disappointed. Please let me know if you're disappointed. Like, what's next for Anthony Joshua? Him winning didn't boost him up in like the top 10. It didn't boost him up in the top 10. I forgot who he surpassed. I think it was like Bermain Severn or something like that. he surpassed in the rankings. So I think he's like maybe he's in the top 20. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Um, Tyson Fury, he's got Klitschko in a rematch next year. Deontay Wilder, he's always looking for opponents. He's going to fight Arthur Spilka next year. Glashkov has got Chris Martin. That's probably next year. And then other than that, I don't know of any valuable, belts that are that are available for any of these top contenders. Starting off in the first quarter of the new year, like the first 3 or 4 months, depending on how you want to break it down to quarters, every 3 months, every 4 months, first 3 or 4 months, everybody's booked. So he's going to have to stay busy. Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte, he's just going to have to get back up in there and start fighting maybe some other guys outside of, outside of the UK. I mean, the European Championship it's not he can grab that, man. Maybe one of these guys can grab that. Maybe Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte can grab them a European belt. I think it's been vacated by Erkan Tepper. I saw on a boxing schedule, man, on ESPN boxing schedule, that Robert Helenius, what was that, the Nigerian, not the Nigerian Nightmare, but the Norwegian Nightmare or something like that, the Norway Nightmare or something. But anyway, Robert Helenius, he's fighting for the vacant EU belt, a European heavyweight title belt. So he's slowly sneaking his way back into the picture. Anthony Joshua can fight him. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.